We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Boston, the left fielder.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
He'll come in with an average down to 230, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays. Marcus Walden will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So stepping in, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 0-2, here it is. Popped high in the air. Guerrero waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7. The right fielder, number
First
99.
delivery to him on the way. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Hernandez, and this will land foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Reds.
Leading up for Toronto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Gone! Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Toronto. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Hard hit ball to short, scooped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High and deep down the left field line. Hernandez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Popped him up. Drury moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Alex Verdugo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Gurriel retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little roller toward the hole. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. No balls and a strike to count.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Benintendi. And it's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Brendan Drury. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here now is Rafael Devers. Popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Fastball just inside. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Mitch Moreland is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Leith Hembry enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Boston.
Here's George Springer, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
The designated hitter.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He swings and lines it to left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. High chopper to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Ryan Weber will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
65, Ryan Weber.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Number 4.
At the plate, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Verdugo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3, and it remains 5-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Jordan Balazovic will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Balazovic.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again, and it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ball 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The designated hitter.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Ryan Brazier is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. From the stretch, swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second, and there's 1 away. Kelvin Gutierrez will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but...
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
There's one on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 9th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 6-2. Kelvin Gutierrez will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. 0-1 the count. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. First pitch on its way to first. Drury has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Devers at third with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nate Pearson wins his 3rd of the season. Jordan Balazovic works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight.